Chapter 3. Hidden London Gems. The cool, the quirky, and the kinda weird. So you've seen Big Ben, survive the tube, and learned that mind the gap is basically a London mantra. Good for you. Now it's time to ditch the tourist map, turn down a few suspiciously quiet alleys, and discover the real London, the one locals guard like a secret playlist. This is the city behind the curtain, full of speakeasies, hidden gardens, underground art, and weirdly specific museums that'll make you say, "Wait, that exists?" Rule 1. The best spots aren't on the map. Here's the truth about London for every landmark everyone knows. There's a hidden gem 3 blocks away that no one talks about. And sometimes those places are even better. London rewards the wanderers, the people who stroll past the obvious and follow the sound of music echoing from a basement or the smell of freshly baked pastries from a side street cafe. So forget your itinerary for a minute. We're going exploring. Secret gardens and unexpected peace. For a city that moves like it's late for everything, London hides a shocking number of tranquil escapes. St. Dunstan in the east, once a church destroyed in the Blitz, now a garden wrapped around its old stone ruins. Ivy crawling up broken archways, sunlight sneaking through the leaves. It's hauntingly beautiful. It's the kind of place you stumble into by accident and then stay longer than you planned. Quiet, cinematic, and totally Instagram gold. The Kyoto Garden, Holland Park, need zen? This Japanese-style garden is the definition of calm. Waterfalls, koi ponds, peacocks strutting around like royalty. It's pure serenity in West London. Locals go there to think, read, or just escape London's chaos without actually leaving the city. Postman's Park, a tiny hidden park near St. Paul's Cathedral that honors ordinary people who died performing acts of heroism. A tiny hidden park near St. Paul's Cathedral that honors ordinary people who died performing acts of heroism. It's moving, peaceful, and kind of perfect for a reflective moment mid-trip. The artsy, gritty, and gorgeous London's creativity doesn't stay in museums. It spills onto the streets. Leek Street Tunnel, a graffiti haven right under Waterloo Station. Imagine a constantly changing street art gallery where anyone can grab a spray can and go wild. Banksy started it. Now it's an open canvas of color, rebellion, and talent. Bonus, there is an underground bar nearby that feels like you've joined a secret club. God's own junkyard, if neon signs had a heaven, this would be it. Hidden in Walthamstow, this warehouse is filled wall-to-wall with glowing art, movie props, and vintage signs. It's part retro museum, part acid trip, and 100% photogenic. Grab a coffee at the in-house cafe and soak in the electric chaos. Camden Passage, Islington. Not to be confused with Camden Market, this is a quieter alley full of antique stores, vintage fashion, and cozy cafes. Perfect for people who want charm without the crowd. Think old books, secondhand treasures, and the smell of espresso in the air. The secret bars and underground vibes, because London's nightlife has layers, and sometimes the best spots don't even look like bars. Cahoots, Soho, hidden inside what looks like an old tube station. Cahoots is a 1940s themed bar where the cocktails are served in teacups and the staff talk like wartime radio hosts. It's kitschy, clever, and totally unforgettable. The mayor of Scaredy Cat Town, yes, that's its actual name. To get in, you walk into a cafe, tell the staff you're here to see the mayor, and they open a fridge door that leads to a hidden speakeasy. If you're not at least a little impressed, check your pulse. Cellar door, tucked under a stairwell near Aldwych, this tiny underground club hosts live cabaret and drag shows. It's small, fabulous, and always a good story the next morning. Weird museums you'll actually want to visit. London has some very specific museums, and they're way cooler than they sound. The Old Operating Theatre Museum. It is exactly what it sounds like. A preserved 19th century surgical theater where you can see old medical tools and learn about Victorian surgery. Spoiler, it was gruesome. Creepy, fascinating, and unforgettable. Pollock's Toy Museum, a quirky little time capsule filled with vintage toys, dolls, and puppet theaters. It's nostalgic and weirdly touching, like walking through childhood history. Sir John Soane's Museum, a mansion-turned-museum packed with art, artifacts, and secret passageways. It feels like exploring the home of an eccentric genius who refused to throw anything away. Hidden markets and shopping corners. London's markets are iconic, but some are still off the radar. Maltby Street Market, tucked under railway arches in Bermondsey, this food market is heaven for foodies. Gourmet grilled cheese, craft coffee, artisan donuts. It's small but mighty. Go hungry, leave happy, and broke. Columbia Road Flower Market. Every Sunday, this street bursts into color with endless rows of flowers, plants, and people yelling, "Two for a tenner." Even if you don't buy anything, it's pure London joy. Greenwich Market, perfect mix of art, food, and vintage stalls, all set near the river. Great for gifts that don't scream airport souvenir. Cafés, corners, and cozy spots you'll want to move into. Sometimes the best part of traveling is and sightseeing, it's finding that one cafe where everything just feels right. A few gems worth lingering in. Attendant Fitzrovia, a cafe inside a converted Victorian toilet. Weird, yes. Amazing coffee? Also yes. Farm Girl, Notting Hill. Instagram's favorite brunch spot. Cute, healthy, and annoyingly photogenic. Paper and Cup, Shoreditch. A non-profit cafe supporting local community projects. Good vibes and even better pastries. The vibe shift by now, you're realizing that London isn't just landmarks and royal gossip. It's layers on layers, history, art, rebellion, and quiet corners that feel personal. This city's beauty is in tea and what is on postcards. It is in the unexpected. The graffiti under bridges. The smell of curry floating through Brick Lane. The sound of a busker under the rain near Leicester Square. It's in the moments between destinations, the in-betweens that no tour can script. Tips for exploring the hidden sidewalk more. The tube's great, but you'll miss the little gems hiding in plain sight. Follow the locals. If you see a line of Londoners outside a random door, join it. It's probably worth it. Stay flexible. The best finds happen when you stop trying so hard to find them. Explore at night. Some corners of London come alive after dark. Safely, of course. Don't be afraid to get lost. London's one of the few cities where getting lost is half the fun. The takeaway here is the truth. London doesn't reveal herself to everyone. If you only stick to the guidebook, she give you her polished version, beautiful, but surface level. If you wander, listen, and get a little lost, she show you her real self. And that's when you fall in love with her. The messy, magical, moody, unforgettable London that only a few people ever truly meet. Up next, the night belongs to London, rooftops, pubs, and after-hours magic. We're going out after dark. From classy cocktails to gritty underground scenes, I'll show you why London's nightlife doesn't sleep. It sparkles.